Hey everybody, this is the end of the Victorville investigation, and we want to give our final thoughts on it all. We also had quite a few questions that people wanted answered about us and the equipment that we use. The first thing we wanted to talk about is the electromagnetic radiation that was coming out of the bathroom area. If you notice from the episode 1, when I had the electromagnetic EMF meter, there was quite a bit of electromagnetic energy coming out of both the electrical panel and the fan that was on the ceiling. A lot of people believe that EMF actually gives people a feeling of unease and makes them feel creeped out. It may actually make them feel sick to the stomach. Usually only sensitive people who are sensitive to that will feel it, and I think a large part of the feelings that they have, especially Jordan feeling uncomfortable in the bedroom and in the bathroom, could be that. We had 3 major pieces of equipment we were using to try to communicate with the spirits. The first one was the camera itself. We were using it as an EVP recording, which is electronic voice phenomenon. We actually have a voice recorder, a digital voice recorder, but we couldn't get it to work this past investigation. So we were actually just using the camera itself. Amazingly, we picked up quite a bit of coughing, and which was one of the things that was being heard in the bedroom, and some laughing. That was recorded onto the camera. Val did not hear that when she was up in the attic, so that's why it's considered electronic voice phenomenon. It's not picked up by the human ear, but it's picked up on audio. The next thing that we used was called a spirit box. It's been around for quite a while. It's actually just a radio receiver that goes through all the radio stations real quickly. It just cycles through all the radio stations. We put it on an FM, and it doesn't have an antenna. It's not meant to pick up radio stations. It's meant to play all that white noise. White noise is used by spirits to create vocalizations. Every now and then you'll hear a little bit of radio station if there's a strong radio station in the area. But that's how that works. It's used as a white noise generator. The next thing that we used in episode 4 is the K2 meter. You might have heard those from some of those other shows that are out there. It's actually just a EMF meter, but it has lights on it, which gives you a very visual indication of when a spirit comes close to it. So we could use that as a way of getting response from a spirit. They could actually give us yes and no answers just by coming close to it. We weren't getting great results, but we got some of it during our investigation. Now for the action, I'm basically the technical guy here. I'm the most unsensitive person in the world. Some people have been telling me that. My wife has been sensitive and been experiencing spirits her entire life, and she'll tell you about the spirits that were there.
Hi. When I was up in the crawl space or the attic, during the spirit box part, I did encounter or did speak with 3 separate spirits. One was a spirit child. His name was Jimmy. Jimmy is a spirit child who has been attached to Jake his entire life. He's been following Jake around forever. He was very, very frightened while he was in this apartment with them because of the 2 adult spirits that were also in there as well. The 2 adult spirits were not nice spirits. They were very angry towards Taylor. For what reason? As you could tell by episode 3, they were not sure, but they just did not like Taylor in any way, shape, or form. So, got a lot of information from them. We ended up doing a cleansing at the end of the entire investigation, and we got rid of those two negative energies, and Jake, Jordan, and Taylor all said they feel the atmosphere in the apartment is a lot lighter, they feel happier, they feel more at ease, and even Jimmy is running around and playing, and you'll see that in episode 4 where Kevin was just talking about the K2 meter. You can see where he is playing, and he is much, much happier. So that brings me to, people ask me why I'm not afraid. Like Kevin said, I've experienced spirit communication pretty much my entire life. I've told you stories when I was 16 back in New York and whatnot. I'm not afraid of them. People ask me what about demonic entities. I have never encountered a demonic entity, so I cannot say how I would feel if I had encountered a demonic entity, but I do a pretty powerful protection blessing on myself, on Kevin, on anybody who is with me and working with me, and the people that I am working for at the time. Along with the cleansing and the protection, we choose not to film that and put that on our shows.
We basically don't want to show the cleansing. The cleansing at the end of the investigation, we used white sage and holy water. We don't want to film that part of it. We just want to show the investigation. I know that we're going to open ourselves up to a lot of more questions of why we did what we did and why we didn't do what we didn't do as far as the cleansings or the protection. So just rest assured that we did that.
People do it their own way, and you know, if we don't do it the same way somebody else did it, you know, so that's something that we would like to just keep doing our own way and keep that to ourselves. And we do adjust our cleansings to the faith and belief of the person or people that we are cleansing their house or their apartment or working for. So we do adjust it to fit their needs and their beliefs. People have also asked how long we have been investigating paranormal. Kev?
Well, you basically saw our very first investigation, which was at the Brookdale Lodge. That was done during an extended vacation with 11-year-old Megan, and that was before we were married. And that was our first trip together, and we decided to make it a ghost trip. We're attempting to find more of our lost footage of investigations. We didn't put them together like this in the past, so I don't know how interesting any of it's going to be. Then we lost contact with people who were doing that, and we haven't done it in a long time. And we saw the vlogging channel as an opportunity to start doing it again, because we did enjoy doing it.
And I hope everybody likes, you know, what they're seeing, you know, because we're really enjoying doing it. And the last thing that we wanted to answer is there's been some people that have been asking about coming along with us on some of our investigations, and unfortunately we don't have the big budget and insurance and unlimited funds and stuff like that to get into some of these places, and we don't have the insurance to where we can cover somebody coming along with us, and if something was to happen and you were to get hurt, we wouldn't be able to handle that. We wouldn't be able to cover that. So so that is why we can't bring people along with us.
At least not now.
At least not now. But there was a girl that had mentioned something about a hospital in Victorville being haunted, and we would love to get into there, but we will not go into any places, mind you, without proper permission. We do not want to do anything outside of the law, because we don't want to go to jail, and I don't think any of our viewers want to go to jail either. So
it'd be a different vlog altogether.
Yeah. So if you are watching, and if you have a way of getting us into that hospital legally, we would love to do an investigation there. And if anybody that is watching that is close to us, because we can't really travel that far, and has an entity in their home or would like their home investigated, please give us a shout. We would be more than happy to come and investigate your home, as long as it's locally, because we can't, like we said, Kevin works full-time and we can't really travel far. So let us know. We'd be more than happy to come and investigate your home. And like we said, we'd love to add more people, bring more people with us, but right now, unfortunately, we can't. But hey, maybe someday, you know, we'll be picked up by one of those big TV channels, and we'll have our own investigation show, and then we could bring some of you guys along.
It'll probably be Animal Planet. I think Animal Planet pick us up.
Hey, you know what? Whatever.
They had a good show on.
So, anyway, so that's. I think we pretty much answered everybody's questions, and we kind of wrapped up what the investigation was all about, and we hope you guys liked it all, and
hey, keep watching.
Yeah, we're gonna get more for you.
Bye ya.